Yo, what's up, YouTube? Hey, how you doing? And what's good, Chaos TV Network? Now, today you're tuning in to let me show you a new deck profile that I've been doing. It's been a long-awaited deck that I've been working on. It's a long-awaited archetype. It's an archetype that I was trying to do on Mother's Day in tribute for my mom, because the deck actually kind of reminds me of my mom a lot, and it was supposed to be also a gift to my fiance her birthday, but it took quite a while to get all the stuff that I needed. But it's going to be called the Melodious Divas. It's a fairy type. It's a fairy based archetype. It's fusion. That's main engine is fusion based, and a little bit of XYZ thrown into. The reason why I like Melodious is because my mother loves music, and it was supposed to be for Mother's Day. And since my mom was a very, very active singer in the community that we grew up in, I thought this would be a good deck that would kind of fit that tribute, but this was like a more of a belated Mother's Day, so that's something a little personal I wanted to add into it. But let's get into the deck profile, please. Now, for the main deck spell cards, as far as fusion-based spell cards, we got one copy of Future Fusion, one copy of Palms until we get the other Melodious staple, which is Akanada, I believe, and one copy of Fusion Substitution. Then, for other staple spell cards, for archetype spell cards, we got First Movement Solo. So you need one copy for that. You need 3 copies of that, sorry. Then you need 2 copies of Sissimo, 1 copy of Forbidden Chalice, 1 copy of Forbidden Lance, 1 copy of Forbidden Dress, 2 copies of Space Hole, Dark Hole, or Dank Hole, whatever you want to call it. 2 copies of Mystical Space Typhoon, 2 copies of Solidarity, 3 copies of Royal Decryzzle, or aka Royal Decree, for trap cards. That's about it for trap cards. Let's move that up over here. Not 1, not 2, but 3 copies of Score, the Melodious Diva, 3 copies of Tam Tam, the Melodious Diva, 3 copies of Solo, the Melodious Diva, 3 copies of Aria, the Melodious Diva, and I do have Honest in the side deck, but we don't run Honest right now. It's side decking. 3 copies of Soprano, the Melodious Diva, 3 copies of Elgia, the Melodious Diva, and 1 copy of Sopina, and Marzarita, the Melodious Mistra. So that's it for the main deck. I love the main deck. I love the designs of the cards. I also just wanted to put a little tidbit there that Lady Hero will be trying to learn how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know if she's going to guarantee a full-time dedication to it, because she's already committed to Pokemon, I believe it is here. You're committed to Pokemon. Uh, what other TCG are you committed to right now?
Vanguard.
You're committed to Vanguard? I mean, okay. Well, she's committed to Vanguard right now and Pokemon, but she said she wanted to give this deck a try, so she's going to be running this deck. You won't see me run this deck anytime soon until she's ready to make her debut as a top-down, throw-down duelist on the Yu-Gi-Oh! End of the spectrum. But other than that, let's get into the side deck, or the extra deck, as you will. Now, the extra deck's a little bit different. For non-main staple cards, we get one copy of number 102, Star Seraph Century. One copy of number 103, Ragnar Zero. That's XZs. Staple XZs that you must get, because Ragnar Zero is decent, but these are two cards you must get. Fairy Cheer Girl, so 2 copies of her. That's your deck, love. And for the main archetype, love, we got 2 copies of Bloom Prima. 3 copies of Scorberetta, I believe. And then 3 copies of Melodious Diva. You must have these. These 3 are, if anything for a Melodious deck, these are the 3. These 3 are the first things you need to get. The extra deck is very wild versed. I might be adding some more fairy type extra deck to the love. I don't know if she's cool with this extra deck kind of love, but from what I know, I'm going to need to get her 2 more of Ragnar Zero and 2 more of Star Cipher Century. Other than that, that's been the extra deck. But other than that, just leave in the comments of what you think, how I built the deck, and what the deck build is. If you want to try it on Dev Pro, go ahead and give it a try. You will not see me use this deck at all anytime soon, so yeah, let's get into the... Now, the first time we played this deck, Vonda beat me pretty bad. I was using my Frightfur build against this deck, which actually did pretty poorly against the Melodious stuff. But my overall review of this deck is pretty decent. It's pretty solid, and if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh! Or if your girl's into Yu-Gi-Oh! And wants to get into it, this would probably be the deck for her if she's willing to actually give it a shot. Like I said, I will not be using this deck myself. It will be more so or less, Lady Hero using it, but we'll be practicing it, and when the debut comes, when she's ready to use this deck and participate in Yu-Gi-Oh!, this will be the first time you'll ever see it, and it'll be here where you'll see her first debut. But this has been the deck profile on the Melodious Songstress Divas. My name is Chaos Hero. I just jumped out of Chaos to just show what's awesome for you and just show you what's happening on Chaos TV. Also, be sure to look out for my toy figure review on the Kamen Rider Agito figure, which I was going to be doing a couple months ago, but kind of didn't because, well, I got lazy. It's an SH Figure Arts Bandai Tamashi Nation edition. And this was part of the redesign edition that they came out with, along with Kamen Rider Ghost, I believe, which it's another figure I'm going to try to get, because I kind of like the design of Ghost, and I like Akito. I did watch a couple of seasons of it. It was pretty good. I'm still going to try to finish watching the seasons. But be sure to look out for this figure review as well. We will try to be doing other TCGs and other TCG reviews, hopefully soon. But other than that, like I said, if you want to see us in Top Down Throwdown, we have some episodes down there in the description below. If you subscribe to us, it's all in a playlist of Top Down Throwdown. Most of it's Yu-Gi-Oh! We're trying to broaden out our audience to Pokemon, so for all your TCG Pokemon fans, we're trying to get that up and running. Force of Will fans, we will try to reach out to y'all the best way we can, because there's only a small group of us that actually do Force of Will. As far as me and Prey Mark 9 is concerned, that's what we do as well. If anything, we are also going to be picking up other obscure and rare TCGs and doing reviews and deck profiles on to see if they're worth it to even pick up. Like Final Fantasy and other stuff like that. We might be doing Magic the Gathering as well, but we're not really sure. Other than that, that's your boy Chaos Hero, and I'm out. Peace.